almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road.
Today we'll be starting right here at West Virginia Independence Hall. It was here that Francis Pierpont, governor of the restored government of Virginia, wrote a telegram to President Lincoln urging him to sign the statehood bill. Although it was used as the Capitol building during the restored government of Virginia, the first Capitol building was a different building in town when West Virginia became the 35th state. West Virginia Independence Hall is open Tuesday through Saturday and is free to the public. On this episode of Where in West Virginia is Mr. Casto, we're starting off right here at West Virginia Independence Hall, where people first discussed to make us the 35th state of the United States of America. From here, we'll be going to check out Oglebay Resort, and we'll also be checking out the Wheeling Suspension Bridge. Let's check it out. There's so much history in this building. When you first enter, there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln, which is the famous Lincoln Walks at Midnight, and also an audio story telling about how West Virginia gained statehood. Today we'll be learning some of the history of the area from site manager Debbie Jones.
Downstairs on the lower level of this building, when it opened in 1859, that whole floor was a coal-burning furnace area, and they also used to store ammunition and liquor there during the Civil War. And even though pretty much all the rooms in this building do have their own fireplaces, these 4 columns here go through the whole building. They originate downstairs where that coal-burning furnace was located, and they extend clear through the building to the top of this floor. These are iron, and they are hollow. This was the first central heating. 3 of these brought that heat up through these columns. The heat would radiate off that hot iron and help to bring these room temperatures, hopefully in the cold winter months, to about 52 to 55 degrees. Your ceilings in this room and also in the vestibule, which is the post office area, these are done in what is called a trompe-l'oeil, which means to fool your eye. If you look at them from the side view, they look like they have depth and texture to them, but they do not. It's all just a flat paint. Above the door behind you up here, you'll see some drawings up there. We uncovered those drawings after we removed about 15 different layers of paint. Experts from the Smithsonian came in, determined that those were done on the original layer in 1858 when this room was being built, that he was probably just up there doodling around waiting for supplies, something to arrive, and most likely they were painted over the same day they were drawn. So,
one room is dedicated to all things Wheeling. The room contains many artifacts from Wheeling's manufacturing days, including nails, steel, and even the cigar history. One of the impressive displays contains numerous flags from various infantries during the Civil War era. These are housed in special glass enclosures filled with argon gas to preserve them. If you're into Civil War history, you'll love this room. Another unique display they have is the life mask of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln only allowed this to happen 2 times, once in 1860, seen here, and another 60 days prior to his death in 1865. These were used as the basis for many statues over the years. Now it's up the road to Oglebay Resort. Oglebay didn't disappoint. Driving around the grounds, there's a golf course, the good zoo with so many different animals to see like wolves and zebras, a small pond for swan boats, and cottages if you don't want to stay at the main lodge itself. The lodge is very nice with restaurants, conference rooms, a gym, and even a spa. The room I stayed in was very nice. I definitely recommend this resort for your next stay in Wheeling. Next up is the iconic Wheeling Suspension Bridge, which was pivotal in the development of the National Road. All right, we're right here at the Wheeling Suspension Bridge. From 1849 to 1851, this was the largest suspension bridge in the world. Built by Charles Ellet Jr., this bridge was phenomenal. It was strategically very important during the Civil War, as this bridge is what connected the eastern and western part of the National Road, right here across the Ohio River. The Wheeling Suspension Bridge is a technological marvel. When it was built, the terminus of the National Road was Wheeling, West Virginia. Once the bridge was constructed, people no longer had to wait on ferry boats to travel across the Ohio. Over 100 years later, after its construction, in an era of horses and buggies, the bridge was open to vehicular traffic until it was closed in 2019. At 1,010 feet long, the Wheeling Suspension Bridge was made a National Historic Landmark in 1975.
Right now they're undergoing renovations as they've just been awarded $17 million to renovate this bridge. So I think everyone's excited for this to be restored so that people can enjoy it for generations to come.
It's hard to choose just one restaurant in the historic city, but today I'll be stopping by Later Alligator, located downtown. They have a wonderful espresso bar on top of great sandwiches and what they're typically known for, which is their crepes.
So I'm right here at Later Alligator, and their saying is eat or we both starve. Starting out with a campfire mocha, a hot one. And it's really good. Be trying them out today right here in Wheeling. They've been around for a long time. It's a very popular spot. They've won multiple times Best Atmosphere, and they're one of the most unique places to eat in West Virginia. All right, I'll be trying the Kickin' Chicken wrap. This looks amazing. Wow, that is really good. Everything tastes very fresh. Serve with chips and a pickle. It's really good. And this place is really, really laid back. The staff here is great. Everybody's laughing, having a good time. It's definitely worth checking out next time you're in the Wheeling area.
Thanks for checking out Wheeling, and keep exploring.
Take me home, country road.